Okay, so if you can recall, we have maybe configured the image classification algorithm using a low-level AWS Python SDK in our past maybe session. Okay, so maybe I will try to amalgam this all thing what we have done till now. Okay, so what we did, we are convinced to make a phase maybe a image detection or maybe a image classification algorithm. Okay, so we want to make a image classification algorithm, so we can make this algorithm by two ways in SageMaker. One is built-in algorithm we can use, and another is we can use our own. Maybe we can use TensorFlow to solve the image classification task. Okay, so we are in building phase of Amazon SageMaker, and what we are doing, we are uh, right now we are configuring cancer detection image classification algorithm using high level AWS Python libraries. Okay, before this we have configured a cancer detection image classification algorithm using low level AWS Python SDK. Okay, by configuring I mean we are maybe updating the hyperparameters, or we are maybe creating unique job, specifying input paths, specifying output paths, configuring training instances, whatsoever we did in this configuration using low level AWS Python SDK file. Okay, but for now, I will maybe try to walk you through maybe how to configure cancer detection image classification algorithm using high level AWS Python labs. Okay, so this is by using low level AWS Python SDKs, and now I will go with
It's 5 o'clock.
high level AWS Python labs. Okay, so let's see what are the differences. Okay, so I will go to this new option again, this new. Okay, and again we have to search for kernel, and the kernel will be Conda MXNet. That will be Conda MXNet 36. You can go with P37. I have no issues in that. Conda MXNet 36. Okay, aim is clear, I guess. Let me come up over here, and I will maybe take all of this name. Okay, and I'll update this name only. And I'm going to this untitled thing, and I'm just renaming it. So I will give it number 4, and configuring using, I will say, high level AWS Python libraries, libs. Okay, then I will just I have renamed it, and let's maybe get to the coding work. Okay, so as always, I will import some required libraries. Import time, then I will maybe import Boto 3. Now I will maybe reduce the explanation side a bit, um, and because I have covered why we are using Boto 3 in this maybe uh, code. So please refer to the past lecture, and then you will maybe get to know. Okay, then I said I think execution will be there from SageMaker import get execution rules. Yes, there will be some execution rule, and after that the same thing. Uh, SageMaker dot Amazon dot Amazon estimator we have to take estimator, and from here we have to import uh, get image URI. Okay, and after that maybe let's see, because there is an star, so it is processing. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, so I guess the process is over, and now we have to configure the hyperparameters. Okay, so I'll go to maybe this uh, uh, this notebook, the third notebook. Okay, Just rearranging them. Third notebook, and I will maybe try to. I will stop it and I will shut down. I will shut down the kernel. Okay. You can or you cannot shut down. Totally depends upon you. Okay. So I did commented some of this code. No worries. Okay. So that maybe you can understand it more. But I have given explanations. Okay. So again, hyperparameters will be same as they were before. Okay. So I guess nothing new to maybe tell you. Just I will run it. Okay. And then after hyperparameter, I have to create unique job name. Okay. So just again, I will go over here and unique job name will be created like this. So I told you there will be 90% of a task which will be same. Okay. So this is what I am doing, creating unique job name, and let me produce some more cells. uh, and after that you have to specify input path for jobs. Okay. So this is the input path for your jobs. Okay. So you have to copy it, simply copy it, simply paste it over here. I have discussed this code before. Okay. No need to maybe go reinvent the wheel. Then that was input path. This is output prefix, that is output path. Okay. So we will take the output path uh, and I'll run it. Okay. Then we have maybe specified the output path, then configuring the we can say training instances. This is how you will configure the training instances. Okay. Then simply I'm taking this and this is how you configure the training instances. And now some maybe some different thing will come into play, that is get execution role and training images URI for image classification. So okay. Now maybe this can help for us, still this can help. Okay. So what is this, what is this, this is we are trying to get execution role and training image URI for image classification. So okay. So that's the thing. Then we have to configure train time as always, which we did in third one. Timeout we have to give it, so that SageMaker will kill it by itself. Okay, if it will maybe this process will run more than an hour. Then we have to create estimator. Okay, I will go to here and these were our maybe we were concluding the code over here. Okay. So right now what we will do, by here the things will change. Okay, because this is the high level SDK, high level Python library. Okay. So we have to create an estimator over here. Okay. So for that I will make SageMaker session, and that I will take from SageMaker dot session. Okay. And after that let's see if this is running. Yeah, this is running. Then we take estimator. Okay. And in estimator we will take sagemaker dot estimator, and then we can take estimator. Okay. And then you have to give it uh, training sorry, training image. Then you have to give it role, and of course then you have to maybe uh, then you will give it to maybe train instance. Let's check what we have inside the train instance count. Then you can uh, instance count. So I guess now it is clear to you from where we are picking all these things from. Like instance count is coming from here. Instance count. Okay. Training image, that is again coming from here. Okay. So I will not maybe times and again will tell you what we are doing. Okay. So in the nutshell you need to understand we are creating an estimator. Okay. So That's the thing. Now I will not get into stuff like what is an estimator and things. You need to understand this thing by because you have come this far. Okay, so I guess you know these stuffs. Then this is the instance type. Okay, then this is the instance type. Okay, so this is how the things are going. Just try to maybe map them in your head and maybe mm, this is how these things work. Okay, then we will get to train volume. Train volume size. Okay, that will be the volume size in GBs. Okay, volume size in GBs. Volume size in GBs. Okay. And after that, maybe training image we have made, role, training instance count, training instance type, training volume size, and after that, train max run. Okay, uh, train max run. And that will work. Okay, train max run will be train underscore timeout. Okay, so we have defined the timeout over there. Okay, so that is the timeout. Where is the timeout? Hmm. We have defined the timeout. Okay, this is the timeout, train timeout. Okay, so we are assigning this train timeout to train max run. Okay, so what we are doing, we are creating an estimator. Okay, so don't forget this. And then we have to give output path. Okay, and output path will be just simple as output path. So I have again I'm telling you I have named them like the way that will not maybe become a pain for you to understand. Okay, then SageMaker session. Okay, give it a new line maybe, and that is again SageMaker check session. Okay, so that's the thing. Now I'm running it. Okay, so what it is saying, SageMaker session is not defined. Why? Phase this is maker. Okay, phase maker. This is phase maker. This as well work. Okay, has been renamed. Okay, just these are warnings. Ignore them. Okay, wait. I'll pause it. Okay. So we have given the estimators and the SageMaker session. Now we have defined the SageMaker estimator dot estimators, and then after that, what we will do, we will set some hyperparameter for the estimator. Okay. So what I have to do, I have to take it from here, estimator dot set hyperparameters. Okay. Set hyperparameter. Okay. Parameters. Okay. Then you have to give it number of classes, and that will be number of classes by itself. Okay, and then you have to give it number of training samples, I guess. Yeah, then that will be the number of training samples, and let me give it a new line. And after that you have to give it number of layers. And here number of layers you have to give it number of layers. So every time you need to code like if somebody will read it, that will maybe uh, that should produce some intuition inside the reader mind. What is happening? Okay, you need not to maybe make him understand every line of code. Okay, so maybe how you have to make your variables, how to define them. You need to understand from here too. Okay, so this is mini batch size and mini batch size again. That's the same. So that's the thing. Okay, then we have image shape maybe, and image shape will be again image shape which copy it. and image shape will go as image shape again. Then after image shape we can have augmentation type. Okay, then in augmentation type again you have to copy augmentation type. Okay, so again uh, these all are the hyperparameters, and we are setting them, okay, to the estimators. Nothing new we are doing. Okay, so epochs will be epochs, number of epochs, number of time it will travel from end to end. Okay. Then you have learning rate. Okay, and learning rate again, same thing, because I have named them likewise. So learning rate will become learning rate, and again, if you maybe really want to understand from where I'm taking everything, so that's the learning rate. Okay, so from there I'm taking it. Okay, so learning rate will become learning rate, and then we have at last use uh, pre-trained. Okay, use pre-trained model. Okay, and again that will like others, that will be use pre-trained model. Okay, now just I want to run it. Just I'll run it, and I have set the hyperparameters now. Okay, now hyperparameter have been set. So this is more than enough for building image classification algorithm using high level SageMaker Python libraries, and then now from here we will maybe make a custom TensorFlow algorithm for the same problem. Okay, so we have made so this was not a custom the TensorFlow algorithm. This was use of MXNet. Okay, uh, and using two kinds of maybe high level and low level SDKs we used of AWS Python SDKs. Okay, low level and high level, so there were some differences. This is high level SDK, so here what we have to do, here we have to use estimators. And then we have to add we have to set hyperparameters to the estimator in high level. And in low level what we were doing, we were we were making a simple dictionary to for our training parameters. Okay, this was that dictionary. Okay, so the way changes a bit. This is high level is bit not that complex, but the low level thing was very complex. Okay, so that's the thing. That's the difference. I guess now you can maybe leverage the difference, and you can understand this stuff. Now in the next video, we will try to uh, uh, make a custom TensorFlow algorithm for the same problem. Okay, for the same class image classification problem. Okay. So this is all I guess for this video. I will stop it.